Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Misha Wilson here. And hey, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the success secret that is hidden in plain sight right in front of you that you're probably ignoring, that will ultimately be the conduit to you breaking through, creating success, keeping success, and ultimately hitting whatever goal you want to hit. As always, if you get value out of this video, please let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button to get notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. So what I want to talk about here today is essentially a principle that I learned way back when I was a junior tennis player, trying to go ahead and improve my game and get my game to the next level, and which I've now taken and applied to everything else that I do in life. All right. So I remember way back when I was a kid, I played tennis all the time. I started when I was 8 or 9 years old, maybe 10, somewhere around there. I immediately liked it. I played for hours a day. I went to tennis academies. I was one of the highest ranked juniors in my area. And, that was just my thing. That was my life. But until I was about, I want to say 14, maybe 15-ish, I was essentially the person who was extremely talented, who everyone saw was, talented, had the skill sets, had the right fundamentals, had stuff dialed in from that perspective, but I could not get my fitness where it needed to be in order to compete with the people at the absolute highest level of junior tennis, right? Usually with junior sports, you'll have, certain segments of people that you can beat just based on talent. And then when you get to the really high levels, well, if you have all the talent, but you don't have one thing like fitness, those guys are good enough to take you out into an island and wear you down physically and ultimately not let you win because you don't take care of your physical fitness. And so that's what happened to me. And I remember it just drove me crazy, right? Because I knew that I'd beat all these guys, but then I knew these guys, there was no way in hell for me to beat them unless I got in better shape. Back then, I did not know how to get in shape. And I remember when it comes to my physical fitness journey, I was always looking for the one big thing to solve the problem, right? This is part of the lesson in of itself. I was always looking for that one magic supplement, right? I was always looking for that new workout machine that would allow me to burn XYZ calories in, 30 minutes or less. I was always looking for even the perfect workout program, right? I wasn't completely against doing the work. I just didn't know the exact perfect workout program to allow me to get there. I didn't know what the perfect diet was to allow me to, just go on this diet and then I'd magically be in really good shape. And I was always looking for the one big thing that would solve that one big problem for myself. And, obviously I never found it, because the truth is that it is never one big thing that ultimately solves a problem. Usually 90% of the time, it is a combination of small things done consistently over a period of time. So, in my tennis journey, what I first learned how to do is I first learned how to eat right? Complex carbs, the right proteins, the right fats. I learned how, to eat certain carbs early in the morning, not late at night. I learned how to take a post-workout recovery shake. I learned how to, do everything to optimize my physical well-being on the actual court so I could compete harder when I was actually training. And the first thing I learned was diet, but that didn't get me exactly where I wanted to go. Next, I learned how to, train, the physical fitness part of it. I started doing the P90X workout program. So then I was eating really well. I was doing the P90X, fitness programs, and I was also playing tennis every single day. So I went from not eating well, not working out, and just playing tennis to now eating well and slowly but surely adopting a very good diet. From there, implementing a new workout system. And then from there, obviously playing tennis still as well, right? I actually then went through a period of time where I lost too much weight too quickly because I was doing all this stuff immediately and I wasn't resting. So then I had to learn how to rest, right? I had to learn how to then put weight back on my frame and then also rest when I wasn't executing, when I wasn't competing, to ultimately not just burn a bunch of calories, but to actually build muscle and build strength on my actual frame. And so looking back, it wasn't just the one big thing, right? It wasn't just the diet. It wasn't just the supplementation, which I also learned, right? I learned the right supplements to take at the right time. I learned about pre-workouts to work out harder. I learned about protein shakes after I worked out, protein shakes before I went to bed. Again, it wasn't just the one thing. It was me being able to do all of these things. And then more importantly than that, me being able to do all of these things over the course of a long period of time. All right. I did essentially the P365X, right? The P90X is supposed to be a 90-day program. I did that thing over and over and over and over again for freaking years. And that just became what I did to be in physical shape. And that's the truth when it comes to creating success. All right. It is never the one thing. If I would have just done the P90X and not figured out how to eat correctly and supplement correctly and rest correctly. If I would have just rested, obviously I wouldn't have gotten in shape. If I would have just dieted and not done the P90X and not, eaten correctly and rested, I would not have gotten in shape. The truth of the matter is that it is all the little things and sometimes all the bigger things, and it's all the little things done consistently over a period of time. All right. So in the context of an online business, it's doing the videos like this consistently and predictably over the course of a period of time, writing the emails consistently and predictably over the course of a period of time, optimizing every single step in your sales funnel over the course of a period of time. And this is still something that I have to remind myself of to this day. All right, we'll have a new sales funnel, I'll launch the new funnel, and I'll expect it. God, this is a new offer, new product, should do really well. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't go the way I want it to. First thing I then have to do is I have to optimize every single process. If they opt in but don't buy, make sure we have an email follow-up campaign there. If they opt in to go to the order form but don't buy, make sure we have an order form abandonment sequence to get those people back to the actual order form. Let's make sure everything is completely and totally mobile friendly. Make sure every single page loads really quickly. Make sure all the copy and all the different pages is above the fold, right? So that when someone's on mobile, they don't need to scroll too much. Make sure all of the little things are dialed in and tweaked in order to ultimately get to the point where you get the big result of having the thing that you want to have results-wise. And this is something that every single successful person understands. And unfortunately, most unsuccessful people do not understand. And furthermore, most unsuccessful people do not like the idea of, because it means that you have to take accountability for where you're at. And it means that you have full control over changing your circumstances and changing where you want to go. All right. So the truth is that if you are not where you're at in life right now, it is nobody else's fault but your own. That's the bad news. The good news is that if you're not where you're at, where you want to be, if you're not where you want to be right now in life, you also have complete and total control of changing your circumstances and getting to the point where you're looking to go. But it's going to come down to you doing all the small things consistently every single day, executing every single day on all the small things to ultimately get where you're looking to go. So remember, it's never one big thing. It's all the little things. Focus on all the little things over the course of a period of time. And as a result, see compounding amazing results in your business, your life, or whatever area you're looking to improve. As always, I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button to get notified when I do more videos just like this.